Alright, I got the gauge panel here in the truck with me, and like I said, we're going to start wiring up our plug to the harness that's still here in the dash. Now I'm actually going to use these waterproof, heat shrinkable butt connectors. I'd like to use, I prefer to use solder, but inside the truck here that makes it kind of difficult. So I'm just going to use these butt connectors. They do have the heat shrink. You can put some heat on them and they'll shrink down and help hold the wires and keep some moisture out too. So I'm going to get started on this, get this wired up, and test these gauges. Alright, the last thing that I need to do is to calibrate my tachometer gauge. Now my truck is the inline 6. If you have a V8 in your truck, it's already going to be set for a V8. So I need to change mine to this calibration right here. And there's a little plug that's on the back of the gauges. And on this it looks huge, but it's not. It's this little plug right there. I don't think you can see down in there, that's why I pulled the instructions out, but I need to make an adjustment there, and then we're ready to go plug this thing in and see how they work. Alright, we got everything wired up, everything is fully installed. I don't yet have made up the wires for the backlight on the wiper switch, nor the HVAC controls. That's real basic, so I'll just deal with that later. So everything's plugged in. Let's see if these gauges work. Just turn on the ignition. Fuel level's coming up, so that gauge works. Pump the gas a couple times. We got a tachometer. Tach works. Oil pressure's working, voltmeter's working, water temp, we'll wait and see if that comes up. So far everything seems to be working. We'll let this warm up and we'll see if we get a water temp reading. I thought I'd come out here after dark and show you the back lights working. The tach and the speedometer just a little dim. The other ones are nice and bright. Let's do the high beam indicator. High beam indicator works. So yeah, I think we're good to go. Let me plug in the keys real quick. We didn't test the turn signals. We got left turn, we got right turn, and I don't have a knob for my hazards, so I can't turn them on at the same time. Alright, our water temp gauge is working. It's been steadily climbing. We're right at about 160, 170 right now. So everything seems to be working. Yeah. Tachometer's working. I don't have a speedometer cable, so I can't test that yet, but it is a mechanical speedometer, so I'm not worried about it. They pretty much work all the time unless the cable breaks, and I'm going to order a new cable anyway. So yeah, that's it for this project. And I appreciate y'all watching. I hope I gave some folks some ideas. If I encourage you to give this a shot and post up a video and send it to me. I hope you can do a better job than I did. This is the first time I did this, so it was kind of trial and error, and you got to see pretty much all of it. So like I said, I appreciate y'all watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.